Hi, I'm Caris Bizzaca from Screen Australia, and we're here at the Australian premiere of The Dressmaker in Melbourne. Walking the red carpet tonight is some of the stars of the film, including Liam Hemsworth, Hugo Weaving and Snook, as well as the director Jocelyn Moorhouse and producer Sue Maslin. Let's take a look.
Myrtle Dunnage, you grew up.
You got old.
Look, it was received very, very well overseas, but I really, really want the Australian audiences to love it. This is who I made it for. You don't know where it's taking you. You might think you know what this movie is, but you don't. So just hang on, enjoy the ride.
It's wonderful after all this time to be here and sharing the film with Australian audiences, so it's fantastic.
Gertrude Pratt. The dance is Saturday night.
A dress can't change anything.
Watch and learn, Gertrude. Watch and learn.
You hope that the dresses don't outshine you, and in the end, really, you can't help it because they're just so magnificent and fantastic. And in the end, you kind of want them to because they're so magnificent. But it really, was up to Kate Winslet and Judy Davis to bring a strength and a reality to the characters, a reality, and they totally do that. So I'm happy to flounce around in a pretty dress.
I was really shocked when I read the script, and that's why I wanted to be involved, because good drama has great comedy and then pain, and that's why it's undefinable. I think people will come in expecting one thing and be very surprised to find another whole film, in a good way.
Farrett's also kind of an interesting, country cop, 1950s, but he's a sweet man, he's a good man, and he has a little secret, and he's a bit of a cross-dresser. And so
this character reminded me a lot of my grandpa, who was a very hard-working, quirky, funny Australian guy, and it was that element that attracted me to the part more than anything.
And are you hoping to come back again and make another film in Australia? You always kind of keep an eye out?
Yeah, no, hopefully. I'm always looking out for stuff that's shooting in Australia. It's sort of, I hear that this is the best year for Australian film in a while, so that's a good thing. Hopefully I can come back and do more.
Off the box office of the last 3 weeks with Oddball and everything else, I actually think this is going to add to it. The more films that Australian sees, the more investment we have, the more stories we get to tell with our voices and our stories, and it's a beautiful circle. The audience wants it, we give it to them, and it can only be a good thing for us.
we want the quality of Australian films to be always high, and I would love people to go and see all sorts of Australian films. There's many Australian films out there which I believe are really great. Yeah, look, it's good. Of course, it's good, and I'm really pleased that a couple of 2 or 3 films have done very well this year.
And so this movie has obviously been around the world. It's been at TIFF and showed it in many places. Are you excited to finally be near showing it to Australian audiences tonight?
Look, showing it to Australian audiences is the best because we get our particular kind of comedy, and I just love watching the movie with Australians because we get it. We know what that world is like. So it's hilariously funny, but it's also deeply sad, and it's above all, it's just a big, fat, entertaining movie, and that was always what I wanted.